Viola Heggs is a successful licensed counselor. It's a long way from where she was in 1996, in prison, battling drug addiction, and expecting her second child.
I just felt like wasn't no hope for me, and that one day I was going to end up dying on those drugs.
Her prison sentence was short. However, it was long enough for her to know she never wanted to return. So she got clean and went straight to church.
I didn't want to take the chance of messing up my daughter's life. She was 6 months old when I got out. I just kept telling myself, I can't do this again. I just cannot do this to another child because I wasn't there for my oldest daughter.
At first, Viola had a hard time trusting God would take care of her. Instead, she believed her drug conviction would keep her from being hired for a job that would provide for her 2 daughters.
Even though I was clean and sober, I still felt like trash.
That changed when she realized how much God loves her.
It was like I could feel his liquid love just pour through me. And I had never experienced that before. The more he showed me how, good he was, the more I just wanted to experience that. And I also wanted to please him.
One of those ways was to tithe. Viola had learned about it in church.
I got to see God really prove himself to me. He said, prove him, test him. And he showed me that he really was with me and that tithing is a principle of his that really works.
At first, Viola used a portion of her food stamps to buy groceries for others in need.
It was scary at times, but I knew really too I could fall back on my mother or father if I needed to, but I didn't want to use them. I wanted God to show me what he could do.
And he did. In 1996, Viola was offered and completed a free training program to become a CNA, a certified nursing assistant.
I was able to get the job, not only the job, I got the certification, which everybody was saying they're not going to give you a certification, not with all those charges you have on your record.
In 3 years, Viola was off government assistance, working nights as a CNA, and supplementing her income by becoming a hairstylist. Still, Viola was able to care for her daughters and tithe.
God gives me the ability to wake up every morning to go to the job to make that money. And so I need to be sure that I honor him with it.
Then in 2012, as Viola started taking college courses online, she finally began to see that her past didn't define her.
I'm becoming more bolder and confident in who God really made me to be. I'm truly believing in myself.
After 7 years, she completed a master's degree and became a licensed counselor. Now Viola was working with people in recovery from drug addiction and doubling her income.
So he showed me that this is where I wanted you. This is your purpose and your destiny, and I feel fulfilled in it, and I love it.
Recently, Viola increased her giving again by becoming a CBN partner.
How they help the people in the military and just people in need. The stories, the testimonies of how the people would be healed and they sit and pray and stuff like that. All that I just love that. I can feel the sincerity, and I knew that that was a real ministry that was doing the work for God, and I just wanted to support that.
Today, Viola is still on track for more income growth.
It's amazing, and I never thought in a million years that it would be this way. I just didn't, but that's how it is when you serve God. I just see him as somebody I can trust and take all of my problems to. So I don't see why I can't share my money with him and trust him to, one thing I found out, you can't beat God-given. And he's proven that to me. So my desire is to help souls, and I think the more you have a desire to help others, the more God will do for you, and the more he expands you because of that desire, not for selfish gain, but to be a blessing to other souls, because that's what it's about for me.